I just arrived back in Australia, and so I've got quite a lot of projects that are coming up that will require me to be in a couple of different countries. So I'm back in Australia, and I'll be back to making videos a little bit more frequently now. With Poppy, this was an opportunity that came up quite recently. My friend said, "Would you want to meet the Poppy team?" And it's pretty exciting. I've been wanting to use Poppy for a while. There was a point where I was going to sign up, but I found I had like way too many other things that I was working on at the time. So I didn't want to like join it and not be able to use it to its full extent. So the Poppy team and I were just on a call, and I was sharing a couple of things that I'm working on, and they said that they would let me have access to see what I can do with it and give some feedback. So this will be the first time I'm using Poppy. I did watch the tutorial and I opened it, but then I didn't want this video to have anything underneath here, otherwise it would look ugly. So I deleted it, but here is how you use it when you start off. You have all these boards. So this is really cool because I really like visual things. So I did try Notion about 5, 6, or 7 times. I think I will start using it again. It's just my brain doesn't like not visual things. So Milano is my favorite, Craft is my favorite. Notion, I think I can get there with a bit more practice, but I think Poppy might be it. So we're gonna go new board here. Coral Leopon. It's cool, it gives it funny names. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this just yet, but this will be the first time I'm using it. So we're gonna click around a couple of things. So it has AI chat, we can add text, I can record voice as well. I also have my Sanwa remote again that I use for transcription and controlling the computer. So we might be using the Sanwa as well. So we're going to be using a little bit of prompting, both with voice mode and building some stuff. So here, use control command V to paste social media content. So we can actually put videos from social on here as well, which is pretty impressive. Especially with what I'm doing with content creation and strategy, we do need to understand like how things work, and we do need to understand how we can get a lot more insight into some of the content that we're making. So I think it would be very useful to be able to see. I like how it's so very social focused here as well. So this is really good. We'll watch, hear, and read any content you link below. This is good for learning from that piece of content, making your own viral videos. So it's very interesting that you can just put YouTube videos, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook ads so you can analyze things. So this, I can already feel like doing those things normally, downloading them through all these different apps and stuff, it's actually kind of annoying to do that. So being able to do it this easily, just like natively getting stuff, I think this is going to be quite useful. So I think what we can do is we're going to go on the Futures YouTube and look at the shorts, and I want to understand why they're so good. So let's go here and we'll check out the shorts and sort them by shorts, and we'll sort them by popular. So this one has 50 million. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the top 12. So copy link. We're going to see how this works. So what we're going to do, we're going to click here, we're going to paste it, add to board. Oh my gosh, okay, that's pretty sick. So it's transcribing the video. Then we'll get the next one. So that's 50 mil. So you only, like, you just get the link and then you paste it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see. I understand. So how do you move it? Oh, you have to drag it there, okay. Oh, and it snaps. That's thoughtful. Okay, cool. All right. So then here, so we're going to get the first 12 here. Oh, I made that one. That's cool. So we'll put that one here. And we're going to put some pretty gnarly prompts. I'm going to say them right now. So let's put this here. So I think add notes. We're going to put this here. Whoa, too high. What's happening? All right, so we're going to try and put this here. I don't want the notes thing. How do I turn that off? All right. Oh, there you go. So we're going to put them like that. Can you...
Why do you want to know my hourly rate?
Okay, that's really good. So we're going to do, let's get the first 6. So copy. Oh, I love that. So it's transcribing it. That's so great. So this is the first time I've used this ever. So it's very intuitive. I'm loving it so far. Okay. So we can double click. Yep. And then you can zoom out. So zoom in and out. All right. So let's put an AI thing here. We'll put an AI here. You just click it. Yeah. Okay. So let's stick these in like that. Oh my gosh, that's so great. There we go. And we will use Claude, but let's try Gemini 2.5. And then we don't need to summarize. Oh, I don't. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. Oopsie. So let's see if we can use Whisper Flow. So can you look at these? These are the top 6 performing shorts from the future. And can you look at any kind of psychological reason why you think these are the most performing? Is it a messaging thing? Is it a structural thing? Is it the length of it? Like, can you give me an analysis of these 6 videos and give me a breakdown of what do you think are the top 5 to 10 reasons why these went the most viral? Give me the most likelihood reasons with confidence scores out of 100 based across whichever criteria you think would be fit to analyze and sort within these types of videos. You can categorize them, make the videos make sense, and then probably rank them based on what made them so successful, why, how, and how could we recreate this success. So that's just using Whisper Flow. I've analyzed the 6 videos and identified core psychological structural reasons. Overarching theme is not they're just information, they're empowerment tools. They tackle common high stakes scenarios. Yep. They break down top reasons. Here's a breakdown. High stakes relatability. Realistic dialogues with mirror real life stressful negotiations. That's good. Identify a comedy and emotionally charged problem your audience face. Use you know when and or what to do for framing. Show don't tell. Actionable scripted solutions. The content moves beyond theory. Oh, these are great. Okay, so then if I look at these, how do I make it say something? Is that going to make a new one? So if we get that and it goes in here, how do we make this write a script? Engaging dialogue, that's good. That's Mo. Create a mind map, so it's doing that now as well. Pretty great. Okay, so press anything for actions. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, dang, that looks like MindMeister. Is that MindMeister's API? Interesting. So that's pretty great. So then I didn't know that that makes a new node. So then how do you make it write something? So it actually figured out like what makes it so great. And then it made a mind map, which is really nice. Damn. I like that. And then now I want to see if I can make it write some scripts. So let's see if we do another one. And then I don't know if this is how to do it, but let's try. Put it over here. And then all the context of everything that we just did here. Let's see if that does it. So now understanding all the context of both the mind map and all of the reasons for everything, looking at the top 3 reasons why it was the most viral of the 3 like formats that were here, can you create me a plan that I can give to Drigo and Mo so they can go and create more of these short style? I understand that we're looking at the different types of formats that exist, and so we want to kind of recreate the 50 mil virality if possible. I understand that things have shifted on the internet, viewing and markets have shifted, and like the phases of YouTube have shifted since that as well. So using your understanding of both the internet and everything that you know, can you simultaneously find ways to tweak based on June 2025 how we can improve or create something that is more aligned with the trends of how people respond to these types of videos as well? So give me a plan of 3 different formats that we can do, and then give us prompts and ideas of what we can do for this exact same audience. Okay. So based on the mind map and June 2025 trends. Oh, I see. Oh, this is really good. Okay. Very nice. So this gave me an idea. So here it said slow motion emphasis on key moments. I really like that. So what I kind of want to do is I've always wanted to understand, how does Diary of a CEO make edits so damn good? So if we went here, let's call this the future. The future shorts. We'll call it like that. Analysis. So the Diary of a CEO, they've got some bangers going on. So if we go to here and make a new one, and we're going to analyze the intros, the best intros. So if we go to Diary of a CEO, let's find Diary of a CEO. And then let's go to here. Their shorts. Do they have shorts? Videos? Podcasts? So they don't have shorts. It's actually just their entire video. So let's go to popular. And 16 mil, 15. All right, let's do the top. Oh, his one was great. So what we want to do, copy link address. I don't want to transcribe the whole thing, but let's try doing a group this time. So we're going to make a group. And can we put something in here? So if I put the link here, transcribing, is it inside the group? Oh my gosh, it works as a group. Oh, that's great. So I'm going to go in each and go 16 mil views. So I'm going to actually put the views in there as well, just so we have context. So 15 mil. I don't know if it does that already, but it would be cool if we just did this anyway. So then it knows the order, 13 mil. And then this one, Joe Dispenza, 12. This is so great. Okay, I get it. I get it. It is very good. Man, this is great. It's so fun as well. It's like how my brain works. I like this a lot. So we'll put the top 8. So here, this will be 10 mil and then 10 mil. Oh, Vanessa Van Edwards as well. Man, whoever chooses the speakers, like, I like all these people. So Vanessa Van Edwards, she has a really good book called Cues and Captivate, which is on the bookshelf behind me. Very fantastic. Very fantastic. Yeah, they are fantastic books. Okay. Because I don't like the layout of this now, it's kind of annoying me that, yeah, that is unacceptable. We cannot do that. It has to be bigger. All right, so that's there. Good. Good. This one needs to be
For
lower.
7 years, I was working undercover as
Our
a
research
spy,
shows that
and
your
I
thoughts
needed to
can
know
make you
how
sick.
to
The question
manipulate,
is,
how to
your
live and
thoughts can make
operate
you
without
sick,
ever
and your
being
thoughts
detected.
make you
Is
sick.
there
That's
I
absolutely
see
possible. It's
Okay,
easy to
I've
learn.
got so many
So when
questions.
you wake up in the morning,
Andrew Booster
Okay,
Ronto,
please stop. It's getting crazy.
Researcher
Okay.
and best-selling
spy
author.
stew.
One of the most
Because
sought-after
I'm like,
creators in the
I
world.
feel
I don't know if I have
Help
OCD,
people
but
understand everyday life.
I don't like when things are not
This is
neat.
probably
Okay, so this is really good because now we'll be able to do so many things with this, and you'll see. So what we're going to do, I really like this now. It's nice and neat. And then we're going to go here. Because my designer brain wants like the cells and all that to be right. Okay, cool. So then we will put this here. You just press it, I think. Yep. And then we're going to go like this. And we'll use this. And we are going to use my Sanwa remote. So here is my remote, my Sanwa. So the Sanwa supply remote. We are going to use it for the prompt. So let's jump in here. I want you to focus on all the intros of these top 8 videos from Diary of a CEO. Can you watch them? Can you understand only the intro parts where it has very like specific like editing, where there's open loops, there's half sentences? Like, can you figure out all of the criteria of what is the editor doing to create this much suspense, this much useful understanding of like creating that open loop, getting people captivated, wanting to watch the rest of the video? How does the editor find these moments? So you've got the access to all of the videos, including both the intro and the whole video. Can you find and create a magic way and a prompt? So I want you to make a prompt that will allow me to put any podcast that I have from any of my friends, from other podcasts, to be able to create something very similar to the intros that these have. So I want you to first, in the first step, give me an in-depth and comprehensive breakdown of how these intros are so damn good. It's usually the first maybe minute or maybe 30 seconds to a minute, where it breaks apart and gives the premise, the open loop, the context of each one of these videos. You've got the whole group here, so I want you to analyze all of the top 8 videos. So 16 mil, 15, 13, 13, 12, 12, 11, 10, 10. I want you to go through all of them and find the patterns, the emerging similarity, the meta patterns across everything, what kind of shapes, what kind of psychology, editing techniques. Find me everything that creates these intros to be this level of precision, of psychology, of open loops, of emotional rhythm, of emotional residue, of cadence, of creating these feelings in the audience to make them go, I need to watch this whole thing. Also including like the half sentence at the end and then the reaction shot of him looking, where you're about to hear the bomb and then it just stops and then it fades in. So I've already like said a couple of things, but I want you to see what you can do, Gemini. And let's go. So then you just press it. So that is a long prompt, but I think it can do it because Poppy's going to read using Gemini 2.5. It has the context of probably like more than 1 million to be able to read this, and it's going to eat the transcripts of all of these at once. So this is going to be quite interesting if it can do this. I actually can't wait to see what this does. So I'm going to screenshot this and I'm going to send it to the Poppy team now as well. So breakdown of how Diary of a CEO creates world-class intros. The intros are a masterclass in psychological influence using consistent formula to create unbearable curiosity, emotional investment under 90 seconds. They are just trailers, they're precisely engineered emotional journeys. Here are the core patterns and psychological principles. The problem and promise. Every intro immediately establishes high stakes. It presents a huge, often existential problem, promise, and then promises a solution or secret to be revealed. Wow. The emotional cadence and roller coaster. Intros don't maintain one emotional tone. They edit to be emotional roller coaster, rapid shifting between feelings to keep the viewer engaged and slightly off balance. Fear and hope, vulnerability and authority, intrigue and action, the power of the unfinished sentence, the Zeigarnik effect. This is a key psychological trick used in almost every intro. The Zeigarnik effect states that people remember uncompleted or interrupted tasks before the completed ones. Very good. Man, this is good. Finding the gold, how the editor selects clip. The editor's job is to mine the entire thing for nuggets of pure emotional intellectual dynamite. They're looking for this. Okay, so one thing that happens when I do things like this. So one thing that happens when I do things like this and I get AI to analyze and look for like snippets and stuff like that, I find that the AI usually just gets half sentences, but not in the way that we're doing here now. It actually just gets weirdly irrelevant clips, and then it says that these are going to be bangers that could be viral. I noticed Opus Clip does this. I noticed that all these other like AIs, maybe Gemini 2.5 has improved drastically, but can you look at everything that you've given in this exact prompt and knowing and giving me a confidence score of how well this prompt would actually effectively scrape the video's transcript to find these moments? I'm very sure that this prompt right now is not enough guardrails. It's not enough specificity on how to find those exact moments, because like not every single one of them is going to have the same context as these videos. It's going to be like in a different context, different industry, different like type of video. So do you think that there's a way that you can further refine the prompt to understand like what's the premise of the video? Because not every video is going to be like the same level of like emotional cadence or complexity or intensity. So like we have to work within the confines of what that video is. Can you go through and then find the max, like maybe give me like 10 of the best things that potentially could be extracted to be used in the intro first? Because I think that would be a better way to do it. Have a two-phase system where you find me all of the best ones and then you tell me which ones would be the best ones potentially to be edited in a very specific way. And then I want you to create like 3 variations of what those intros could be. You don't have to edit them, but just show me like a kind of like storyboarded like breakdown of the sequences and the dialogue, and then how would that feel so the editor knows what to do. Does that make sense? Like I don't want you to do the whole thing, but I think that the prompt you gave is quite good, but it's still quite generic. I think let's go like 2-3 layers deeper. Let's add a phased system that would allow different levels of context, different levels of like human in the loop for me to double check that those are the right ones potentially or have the most power. I want to have a confidence score system where you show me which ones out of those maybe 5 to 10 would be the most worthwhile, and then you give me 3 variations of the combinations that would be potentially the best, and then you rank them in descending order based on which ones you think would be the most powerful that align to the context of how these intros work. Does that make sense? That's how I prompt. I don't need to type them. I just need to think it. I'm really liking how easy this is, because if I had to do this another way, I would have had to download each one of the videos one at a time, chuck them into Whisper transcription. It would have taken ages. Yeah, it would have taken ages, and I don't know if we'd be able to get an answer as good as this. So the other thing is like, once it does this, like I think I just get the answer out of this chat. You've hit it exact limitation. There we go. So you've hit automatically. We can identify it. Google tool, but like contextual understanding. If Hassan is a powerful open loop. Yeah. Okay. They see patterns in audio waves, not narrative meaning. Absolutely. The initial prompt was a good starting point, but to achieve the precision you look for, we need more robust multi-phase guardrails. Very good. The revised magic prompt. Oh my gosh. Prompt to the edit. Analyze the entire transcript and define the core premise. What is the fundamental question that's trying to solve? The guess unique answer, dominant emotion, the golden nugget, long list extraction. Holy crap. Yep. Poppy is it. Wow. Because being able to do it to this level, like I'm still controlling it, being able to do it to this level, and also being able to just have it like linked to the videos directly, and I don't have to F with like transcription crap, and it's just it's just working. This is great. The existential threat builds intellectual agency for personal fear. So Steve Martin is probably the most important podcast I've ever recorded. It's beyond an emergency. So that's the variation. Potential intros. So this is actually using the ones that they already have. Vulnerability. So this is just showing like game over. We always said we don't put them open. You turn put another one. Oh my gosh. What happened? Where's the rest? It says final ranking end. What's the rest of the answer? I think instead of it saying thinking, we should have this. I made this thing. It's funny. So imagine that. Not this one. This one's funnier. There we go. Did it finish it? Oh man, so I think it's like the thing that I like is it's actually finishing things it says. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Because like I was working on a couple of things, and one of my mentees, Jason, put like a whole lot of different things coming out of all these AIs, and it can watch them, and he was like just dropping them in here. I don't know if you can actually drop in videos. Can you drop in videos? Image? I don't know if you can drop a file. Can you drop in video? So he's dropping in the files and then using the files to like analyze. So I'm starting to really understand, like, I get it. This is really powerful. So if we go here, so I'm going to change this to diary. I think that's a good way to start off. Like, it's giving me a lot of really good ideas. You can actually just drop in videos and then break apart different sections and then go into the AI chat and ask questions to it. And this by itself already makes this worth it, because this used to be really hard to do. It still is really hard to do. Like trying to do this normally, even now, would still take ages, and it's not connected. So it would still take me quite a bit of time to even get these types of answers. So like, I can see how useful this is. It's pretty incredible. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a couple more videos like later on, showing the different other things that I discover as I keep playing with this. But if you want to see some more, yeah, keep an eye out. I'm going to be making some more very soon. All right, see you.